Hello there. We're here. This video is meant to help with this particular assignment where you have to identify terms as well as simplifying. So the direction here is identify the terms, like terms, coefficients, and constants. And I've got myself an algebraic expression here, sometimes even called a polynomial. Before I identify these terms, I'm going to first rewrite this using all addition, and that's going to help me see some details in the problem. So I'm going to take every subtraction problem, I'm going to rewrite it to addition. Remember, that's when you use what we've called k-cop. So this is already positive, so I'm going to rewrite this. So 7x, I'll bring it down. Here's a subtraction. So subtraction is the same as adding its opposite. So I'm going to change this to addition. And what is the opposite of 9y? Well, it's negative 9y. 5 comes down because I'm still adding. Another subtraction. So subtracting 2x is the same thing as adding. What's the opposite of 2x? Negative 2x. And then subtraction again. So that's the same as adding negative 1. I could put parentheses around these just to separate them, but I've hopefully made it clear here by putting enough space between the adding and the negative sign. Okay, let's think of our terms. Now the terms here are separated by all our plus signs. So you can see here, there's my plus sign, here's a plus sign, there's a plus sign, there's a plus sign, there's a plus sign, and there's a plus sign. So all my terms here are 7x, negative 9y, 5, that's another term, negative 2x, and negative 1. Those are my terms. My like terms are any terms that I can combine, and they have to have the same variable and the same exponents. In this case, the only things that are like are I have a 7x here, and I have a negative 2x. Those are the same, so those are like terms, because those two things I can combine. But I also have these two terms that can be combined, my 5 and my negative 1. So 5 and negative 1 are also like terms. That is, I can combine 5 and negative 1, so this is one set of like terms, and I can combine 7 and negative 2x. I can't combine x's and numbers by themselves, constants. So my coefficients are the numbers in front of the variable. So the numbers in front of the variables are 7, negative 9. This doesn't have a variable, so this is not a coefficient. But this has a variable, and the coefficient in front of it is negative 2. And last are the constants. Constants are values without a variable. There actually is a variable there, but that's not a part of our discussion. So it looks like there's just a number. So just the numbers are 5 and negative 1. There you go. So here's all the parts of this expression. Now the next thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to actually combine some terms. So I'm going to move us down here, and I'm going to put up a new problem. Give me a moment here. So, and I'm going to do this as probably the more elaborate problem you might see on your homework. So let's do this problem right here. 9 plus 2 times the quantity x plus 7 plus 7 times the quantity y plus 2. So I notice that to begin with, I have some parentheses with a number outside. In this case, I have to distribute. So I'm going to first distribute what's on the outside of the parenthesis to everything on the inside. That means I'm going to multiply, because a number next to a parenthesis means multiply. And I see I have to do it in 2 places. There's nothing here to do with 9, so I'll just bring the 9 down. Plus 2 times x is 2x, plus 2 times 7 is 14, plus 7 times y is 7y, plus 7 times 2 is 14. So I've distributed the value on the outside with what's it's next to, inside the parentheses. Now that I do this, conveniently everything is here is addition. I'm going to identify any like terms. So I see an x here. I don't see any other x's. I see one y term, but there's no, that's it. But I do see some constants. So I see that. I see that 14. I see this 14. So it's custom to put the variables out before I put all the constants. So I have 2x, 7y, plus these three. So 14 plus 14 is 28, and 28 plus 9 is 37. And that is the end of me combining this. I can't add these up because I don't know what y is, so I can't add it with the x, and I can't add it with 37. I can't add the x with the 37. This right here is the end of my ability to simplify it. Hopefully this helps. You have a great day.